Hey, this is Dan.
Bob.
And Dr. Aggro.
And welcome to We Play Your Mega Maker Levels, episode 50. You know, it's our 50th anniversary, so I thought we would do something special by reviewing Pickles while also playing their Mega Maker levels.
And learning what the word anniversary means.
Yeah.
Wow.
It's been 50 days according to video uploads.
So, Bob.
What's up?
I hear you're a basic bitch.
Look, I don't know Dave Brad Pickles too well. I like him, but, you know.
I don't... Okay. We had enough Twitter conversations to divine that he does not. No.
I haven't gone out for Pickles. I usually just get him with my sandwich. Like,
He could even name a brand other than Vlasic, but now he can't.
I'll just eat whatever Pickles on the radio, you know, whatever.
yeah.
Real music fan right here. Yeah. You know, they call them alternate pickles. Alternative pickles because they're alternative to crap. I need to stop quoting that ironically. The sentence festers in my brain.
Dan,
in any case.
we were in those two pickle sections that had way more Mount Olive than they had Vlasic, so I feel like that's the more on-brand, like, generic thing.
Okay, real quick. Do you see a fucking cartoon bird on Mount Olive?
No.
Go fuck yourself, you Coca-Cola ass bitch.
I feel really bad because I, like, after seeing the jar of Vlasic, I'm like, is this even the one I used to like? I don't know.
See? You see this?
You disgust me.
Whatever, we can get through this, Aggro. We can get through this.
What do we got?
So we got Van Holten's dill pickle, hearty dill flavor, in a pouch. That way you can bring it with you for your lunch.
Right.
Right.
Just stab a Capri Sun straw in there. Pull it out, cylinder by cylinder.
Yeah, that's what you do. That's how you pickle.
That is SOP.
No one
Standard operating pickle.
No one here's eaten a pickle before, have they? It's just me.
I thought you just drank the juice. What are you talking
Nobody
about?
wanted to be the first one to admit it.
Okay, so we're gonna cut this up. Oh god, no. Okay, I thought he was gonna drink it. It's a real threat at every moment. Okay, here we go. This is the weirdest shit I've ever done to a pickle, by the way.
This is apparently fat-free,
There you go.
low calorie,
Wow.
low carbs,
So it's a fucking pickle.
How's he do it?
gluten-free.
Wasn't it?
It's a miracle of science, is what it is.
Floxandra actually was like, I like this brand of pickle. It's how I used to tell me lose weight recently, and I believe it was the Claussen, but I could be wrong on that. Which we do have the Claussen. It's over here. I'm not sure you guys can see that. But
Yeah, it looks good.
it looks good. So let's get this Van Holten. Is that right?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Let's get this Van
Van
Holten
Holten.
out of the way. Here we go.
It's got a really strong smell.
Yeah, it does. It smells extra pickly. That's pretty good.
That's that real sour you'll get
Yeah.
from a whole dill at that baseball stadium kind of stuff.
It is just
Right.
like that. That tastes like what you think of when you hear pickle.
Yeah. That's,
Yeah, it's just
That's all that
straightforward,
extra dill
very vanilla.
in the brine.
Yeah.
It is hearty dill, it says.
It almost. This is gonna sound weird, but look for it. Tastes kind of like a hot dog.
No, I actually do taste that. It's weird.
0 calorie, huh? No, like, extra hot dog in here sneaking around.
I mean, it's low carb. Possibly make room for all that pig snout protein.
That's pretty good. Obviously, at $1 a pouch, it's by no means a deal.
Right.
But, you know, it's not bad.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't like it too much.
All right.
Like, it's a little bit too strong for me.
So there are 5
Whoa,
servings.
wait, 1 second.
Well,
That was too strong?
I don't know. Like, it's too.
Just in that one direction.
Yeah,
There's
like-
a lot of dill in here.
Like,
I'm gonna say, if that was too strong, get ready for the Wickles.
well, I mean, I'm good with spicy stuff and whatnot, and I usually like other. Like, it's just too much. Something about it.
What's that ingredient list?
Well, I mean, the ingredient list: cucumber, water, salt, vinegar, natural flavoring, sodium benzoate,
okay.
and potassium sorbate to prevent spoilage, calcium
Okay.
chloride. But
Natural
what I'm
flavors.
concerned with here is that there are 5 servings per container.
Whoa!
About 5. So we have ingested so far 15% of our daily sodium intake.
Are you trying to imply something about how the rest of this video will ruin us?
I believe I may have signed up for some kind of horrible pickle-themed snuff film.
Okay, so I feel like we should work our way up. That was like one of the cheaper ones, even though it was only a pickle. Let's go to let's say Mount Olive next, you know?
Okay.
There's so many Mount Olives.
Let's do the small one, which is not my thing. My thing's the big jar.
Right.
Like, it has a different flavor profile.
Mm-hmm.
And I feel like the big one is better. But, you know, we're here to do A-B comparisons.
And I remember at one of my old jobs, a friend of mine ordered a bucket, a 5-gallon bucket of pickle spears.
Yeah.
It might have been the best pickles.
Yeah, I mean, that's
that
the
I've
way
had.
they get them at, like, Firehouse and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's amazing how much just having a giant pile of a thing can change the flavor of it in a lot of cases. So, Bob, what are your expectations based on the smell?
I don't think it'll be as strong as the other one.
Definitely be a little sweeter.
Yeah? A little sweeter? Okay.
Yeah. Much more tart. A lot less hot dog.
Right.
A lot less dill, yeah.
Yeah, it's just... It tastes like a Mount Olive pickle, like, really strongly. It is really different than the one we just had.
And I found with Mount Olive pickles, they mostly taste cold. There's a lot of cucumber still left in there.
Oh, okay. I was like, it tastes cold? But yeah, you get a lot of the cucumber flavor. Yeah, so one might say it doesn't have a very strong brine. Maybe it's like watered down.
Yeah.
Yeah,
but
okay.
I like it, honestly. Like, it's a pretty solid pickle.
Yeah.
Now, real quick, because we need to do it back to back, let's do the big jar.
Let's crack this fat bitch open. As I am recorded being unable to open a pickle jar.
You can see the cuts of pickle a lot lower quality.
Yeah, this is some Chessex bag of dice, irregular cuts, and factory offs.
Okay.
Just don't even care.
This is like pickled chutney at the top here.
I mean, this thing is like $1 more than that small jar. It's basically
That explains this.
this quality.
Right.
These pickles were somewhat ruined by the bang that we got for our buck.
Okay. So, let me just take a sip.
And of course, that smells pretty similar. I feel like it's got better crunch, but not as much flavor.
You definitely taste more of the vinegar than the cucumber, but it is a better crunch.
Yeah. It's pretty weird. That is a really good point. It is very vinegary compared to that one. And vinegar's like one of my favorite flavors. So like,
Yeah, it's
No.
weird
Not
how
surprised.
different it is than the other one.
yeah, because
Do you
like
think it's a difference in the batching process, or I don't know, like as you increase in size, the ratio of pickle to juice gets different, so it sits in a different concentration of brine.
I don't know, the flavor profile was so much different. I feel like it's got to be a different sort of spice or batch or formula, rather. And that's what's doing this. Story real quick. First time I moved out, I was like, that's what I'm missing. I'm missing Mount Olive pickles. But of course, I had a small fridge. So I didn't want to buy this giant son of a bitch, so I bought that, and I was just devastated. I was like, that's not a pickle.
Am I just getting old and realizing that my memories of things aren't as good as, and then you buy the big jar and oh thank God, everything's fine.
Thank
Everything's
God.
exactly the way I remember it.
Thank God I'm not one of those retro gamers. It's perfect, and I'm gonna hold on to that as an adult.
Yeah, I had
you
a similar experience with the bag pouch of pickle because I had that when I was super young, and I remember it being great. Now I'm like, oh no.
Yeah, because when you're young, when you get kicked in the face with a flavor, it's really good. So do you think we should move to the fancy Mount Olive or to the Vlasic next?
We should move to the fancy Mount Olive.
let's get
Get
them
the
all
back to
back.
back to back.
Right.
So this is simply pickles
Oh.
with select ingredients.
What?
I feel like this was maybe 50 cents to $1 more than the other one.
Yeah, it was about 50 cents. It was about 50 cents. They're in that range. These are really high quality spears. Here,
Wow,
bring your
yeah.
bowl closer. Yeah, this is
Wow.
tough. It is tough enough.
Yeah, no, they're actually all cut right.
Are they-
Crazy.
Are the ingredients different?
Probably.
It probably also just lists all natural ingredients. Or natural flavors.
That's a very different smells. Like, almost can't smell it.
Yeah.
Well, the fancy ones don't have sodium benzoate.
Right. Because that wouldn't be natural. Or select.
Ooh, that's interesting.
Okay, here we go.
No good crunch at all.
Mine was pretty crunchy.
Yeah, I like it.
I don't know, mine's like really soggy compared to the last.
In the middle. And then it goes out to the outside. It gets crunchier.
It's just off enough for me to feel the same way I do about the little jar. I think this may be my least favorite out of all three. I think.
Definitely really different.
It's a lighter flavor. There's something different about the saltiness.
Well, now that we've spent a small eternity eating Mount Olive pickles, let's move on to Vlasic, shall we?
Are you excited, Bob? Are you ready?
I don't know if I'm ready.
Because how good this
Because he
pickle
literally
is,
still has another pickle in his hand.
it's absolutely going to reflect on your value as a person.
Look, man. Like I said, I don't know if these are the pickles I know.
Have some goddamn courage, man.
I know, right?
But sure, let's see. Maybe this thing's great.
Why don't you slap a DMCA takedown on that pickle to really disown it and separate yourself from it as a brand? So here we go.
Maybe they're great, you know? Maybe they're just...
Yeah, there you go, Bob. Maybe Kid used brilliant.
Your stab straight down technique didn't really pan out.
No, it really didn't.
That is not the way of it. This is a much yellower pickle.
Yeah,
This
good
is regular
Christ.
Vlasic, or is it...
This is regular Vlasic.
Okay.
This is Vlasic. Classic.
Does it say that?
No.
That would be brilliant.
I don't think it does.
You're way smarter than this jar of pickles, Aggro.
It's all I ever wanted to be.
That's the true height you have always tried to aspire to.
I peaked with this
Or
pickle jar.
aspired to. Where did the lid go?
Oh, there it is.
It's hiding from me. Okay. Okay. So,
gonna-
here we go, Bob. Once again, your value as a person in all three of our
It's a
hands.
thick cut spear here.
Right?
Feel free to eat along at home.
Wow, that smells kind of like cat pee.
Ah, oh. I'm not.
It's just some fake ass pickle bullshit.
I don't know.
I really wish I were kidding to be funny. This is just not as good.
This is like the tamest flavor so far. It has taken it to the extreme and made it the tamest possible, overcompensating with its food coloring. That's what I think of when I think of Vlasic. That and motherfucking cartoon birds.
I think
All
that
right,
is
I'll admit,
definitely.
this isn't a good pickle, okay? I'll admit it.
It is definitely like a size over quality kind of gambit here.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it ain't bad. Just if you're gonna eat a pickle, you can eat a better pickle.
Oh yeah, yeah. It's not hard. It really isn't hard.
I feel like the crunch is a little better than that last thing amount of all of it. It's not as good as like the big jar
The
amount
big
of
jar
olive.
amount of yeah, and that's like the flavor's not doing it for me. There's so much of it too. Like
Right.
it is a big piece, which
Yeah.
normally I
And
like.
It's all entirely uniform in texture, which is weird. Which I assume is just a side effect of their brining process.
Yeah, you have to get all the way to the skin for it to texturally feel different from the rest of it. The whole way down, it's just the same level of softness.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
There's no cucumber left here. It's just
so
pickle flavor.
so let's rate them so far to make things easy. I'm gonna go ahead and say my favorite has been either this, the big Mount Olive, or the pouch. And then from there it falls all the way down to Vlasic.
I've got to say, I'm not the biggest fan of dill in the world. I'm a bread and butter guy when I eat pickles myself. So yeah, I'm gonna have to go with the big Mount Olive jar so far.
Okay, Bob?
That's probably my favorite too. I don't know, but then mine is really like then it kind of goes to the probably to this Vlasic, then to the other Mount Olive, and then the bottom one is definitely that pouch. Like that's in the worst one, I think.
Oh, okay.
It's like I'm just not a fan of what you're doing. You're doing it really well.
Right.
There's a lot of dill in here.
that's the thing. Like, I probably wouldn't eat that remotely on regular occasion. But as far as
you wake up in the morning, you're like, dill.
So,
Dan, what are you doing? And I'm in a kitchen with tons of empty package, and I'm like, I'm realizing that my life is out of control.
Just rubbing dill leaves between his fingers and shoving it into his teeth.
so there's still one more Vlasic left.
Is there?
Yeah, there's
oh,
a
yeah.
farmer market Vlasic.
But now we get into the fancy tier.
Is that a Vlasic?
Can we? Yeah. I know.
Buy Vlasic.
I
Wow.
didn't notice either.
That is some try-hard Pinterest shit.
Right?
Yes, good, you noticed. Here, let's switch this Mount Olive for that Claussen so we can get all the ones we haven't tried over here. Here's our snooty side. I'm gonna go ahead and order these in the order of snootiness, if you'll excuse me. I'll let you guys figure out which end is which.
Wow. You're very
Bold.
wrong about those Wickles in one way or the other.
He doesn't want to decide which way the...
Does that do anything for you?
Switch it in the Claussen. It's classier than that.
Excuse me? It's classy. Okay, fucking wait a second on the flavor review. We're going into product labeling. This, with the fucking dancing pepper,
Yeah.
is classier than kosher deer Claussen.
Yeah. Oh, hey, look at that shit. That shit with the fucking designed in 1935. Oh, we haven't changed our label because that makes us seem dignified. No, that's lazy bullshit. That's a pickle you can have fun with. Look at it. It is dancing with a pepper.
That was a pickle made in fireworks. Low rent, label piece of shit.
I'm sorry I didn't stop off at the Whole Foods. Take my goddamn horse and buggy on down to Ye Old Market for a more dignified brined treat.
And now that we're done with the product packaging review, let's try this Farmer's Garden by Vlasic. Farmer's Garden by Vlasic. That's the dumbest fucking thing to crawl out of my mouth in this entire Mega Maker series.
Do they think you grow pickles in a garden?
Ew.
Is that the
just-
assertion?
Oh my god, it's not like...
The colors.
Yeah, it's a very, very green pickle.
And it's
Yeah, it's
very
greenish brown.
floppy. Like...
Well, yeah, it's shitty. That's how you know it's organic and good for you. That's how vegetables work.
Whoa, whoa, whoa! That one's really thin anyway, so I'm gonna take one of the meatier pieces.
My.
Hopefully it's
Whoa,
it's
it's got a strong smell.
Does it smell like olives?
There's a bunch of
Maybe
shit.
it's just like, yeah, there's a bunch of carrots in there.
Cucumbers, water, red bell peppers, carrots, salt, distilled vinegar, garlic, calcium chloride, gum arabic, very farmy, natural flavors, and beta carotene.
It's like all that
Parentheses,
shit
color.
you'd see like in jars in like Mexican restaurants, like peppers in weird jars that you know are never gonna get eaten.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, yeah, right?
Okay. No crunch. Like the skin.
Very little.
No, thank you.
Basically.
Yeah, it's pretty gross.
Yeah,
That's
not good.
The skin doesn't even feel right when you have to finish it off at the end of eating the delicious meaty part. It's just hanging in there like loose, gross skin.
That is a
There's
pickle.
no-
It was made out of green olives, put into a food processor, and shaped like a pickle.
I don't... Yeah, it's definitely not a flavor I expect. Not a good one.
Yeah, that's not great. I would not pay fake mason jar prices to eat that pickle.
I don't hate it. I really don't like it.
Right.
Like, really, really don't like it. But, like, I if I got that with a sub sandwich, I would eat more than one bite.
Yeah.
That's basically it, though. Like, that's the exact tier it sits at. I would never pay money for it discreetly or explicitly. I would never go out of my way to be like, oh, I desire that. Here's my life essence.
How do you buy pickles?
Let me explain. I shop at Walmart. Have you ever seen the movie Green Mile?
Yes.
The self-checkout lane is kind of like that.
I've also seen Dr. Strangelove, so there are worrying implications here.
So we want to try those Wickles next?
Sure. I'd like a step up after that.
This is Agro's submission into this, by the way. I would like to know explicitly.
Mm-hmm.
For the record.
The only chipped ones.
The ones with the fireworks dancing fucking on the front.
You'll peddle your hate somewhere else.
No. I will peddle my hate in my home and on the internet as much as I like. Because that's what it means to be American. Okay, there we go. Someone runs through the door and decks me out cold because I'm hate speeching on Pickles.
Whoa.
Or
Whoa,
fireworks.
that is a really strong smell.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, and that's why you're gonna get a third chip. Because I changed my mind after giving each of us 2. I'm like, okay. For one, I don't really eat pickle chips ever.
Oh, man. This is my go-to sandwich pickle.
Wow. It means a lot.
It's more like a sweet pickle.
Mm-hmm. It is. It's a much sweeter pickle.
Yeah. Like it's not.
And then after that, you get the spice.
Right.
Yeah, you can taste the sweetness, and it's got an undertone of fireworks. Is that what I'm tasting? I'm not.
That's that macromedia built right into every bag.
It's an almost professional flavor. Almost.
It doesn't really have a crunch though. No, that's something.
My mouth is in a hellscape of weird spiciness and sweetness.
Yeah.
Why do you want this on your sandwich?
Because it's really good with meat and mustard.
Yeah,
Yeah,
How many do you put on there? Like 1? 2? 3?
Fucking 5.
Fuck.
Like, I want one of these bastards in every bite.
I can see it working well with other stuff, but yeah, alone it's kind of weird.
On its own, it's not a pickle I'd eat by itself. Mm-hmm. Like, I put it out on trays with, like, summer sausage and Triscuits and shit.
I'm still
It's
trying
really
to...
squeaky.
Yes, it is really
Yeah,
squeaky.
it's a weird texture. They did a lot to that pickle.
I'm like... I'm still just trying to deal with the basic concept here. Like, it's sweet in such a specific and weird way.
It does remind me a lot of other sweet pickles, but then it has that heat afterwards.
See, for me, I've tasted other sweet pickles, but something about apple cider. Okay. That's, like, there's a tangent to the sweetness that just takes a turn that I don't expect. But yeah, we got cucumber, sugar, water, vinegar, apple cider vinegar. Oh, apple cider vinegar. Okay. Salt, dehydrated garlic, red chili pepper, calcium chloride, alum. Natural flavors, of course, my favorite. Polysorbate, 80, and yellow 5. And yellow 5 is the pickle food coloring that everyone seems to use.
These people also make a sandwich relish that has a lot of the same spice profile.
I think we saw that next to it.
Yeah, I think as a sandwich relish, it would work really well.
Right, I could see you putting on this on a hot dog too.
I think that's the best usage case. Like, thinking about this on a hot dog,
Oh yeah, that'd be really good.
I think that would be...
Maybe we could just mix it with
with the hot dog pickle. Smart. I can't get over this. Like, I just... Something about this proposition.
Right, it's just so weird.
How about some peanut butter and butt sex? And I'm like... What? Excuse me?
2 great tastes.
No. No. I mean, yes, but no.
See, after something that far out, I think we need to hit the Claussen.
I think you're right. Either that or the boar's head.
Couldn't tell you. I've never had the boar's head.
Me neither. Like, this is our pickle around the world. Look at that. You can just fucking see the dill in it. Chances are it still won't taste as dill-like
Yeah.
as that fucking Ben Holton's.
Right. Yeah, maybe we finish off on the Claussen, because that's the one...
That's at the top the rest.
Right.
I
Like
mean,
that...
Boar's Head is a premium brand.
It
This
is.
costs $3.50 on sale,
Jesus.
right? And that's not a ton of pickles. I mean, there's so much... You could eat all this. Just eat it.
No, I'm worried because that's all the same shit
Yeah, right?
that
Yeah.
was in the mason jar.
Yeah, and that's why I kind of want to land on the Claussen next. Maybe give my mouth enough time to recoup from fucking Wickles, which should have gone last.
Yeah, apparently. I didn't think they'd be like that.
As somebody else do this, I'm gonna try to get that Wickles out of my mouth.
Oh, that's nice. That's nice shape.
All pickles are beautiful aggro.
That is not the case. we have opened this giant Mount Olive jar.
Right.
And we have seen the evidence counter to that.
Fair.
Oh, it's got a good smell.
I'm actually running out of fluid. So after this pickle, I'm going to grab a bottle of water.
All right.
Okay, let me smell it. Oh, yeah, that is a good smell.
Yeah.
Holy fuck.
Nice light tang in there.
Okay, you guys ready?
Yeah.
There's no crunch.
No.
Mine is.
Really cucumber.
Really?
I got a lot of snap in mine.
Really cucumber.
Mm-hmm. It's very mellow. Full lot of cucumber.
Yeah, like there's something with this much like stuff in the jar, you would think it would have more flavors.
That shit is all dressing.
Right. I mean, that one just didn't taste that good, but there were lots of weird things going on.
That is way more refreshing than I feel a pickle should be.
I know, that's the weirdest part,
like,
right?
that's not a snack, that's a vegetable.
The pickle, as an accoutrement to a sandwich, is supposed to be the hard reset button of your palate.
Like, this is the kind of pickle I put with one of those, like, those older, terrible Walmart sandwiches with, like, way too much fucking bread. Mm-hmm. just to get some moisture in there.
Mm-hmm. Smart. Yeah, my pickle's just... I don't know how your pickle's crunchy. This has been the least crunchy pickle so far.
Wow.
Yeah, I'm in the same boat of like, this is no crunch to it.
I don't like
it was
it
super
snapping
soggy.
mine.
I keep, like, turning mine. Seeing... Maybe. Somehow, there's some angle where I'll bite into it, it'll crunch. Because it is shockingly not crunchy. But yeah, you're exactly right, Agra. This is refreshing. And refreshing is a word I never expected to be paired with pickle.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
It is a word I would expect a Food Network judge to pair with a pickle.
Speaking of which, one thing I always wanted to try but never did, Alton Brown did an episode of Good Eats on pickles.
Oh, yeah?
Where he basically brines some in Kool-Aid
Whoa.
to make flavored pickles.
God damn.
Yeah.
Maybe that's the next Gigaboots eats.
Right? I made these pickles with soy sauce.
It's salty.
Make it mushroom soy sauce and I'll sign on.
Trying to find that crunch?
Yeah, I'm going back one, because this is cleansing my palate from the Wickles, which is amazing.
It sure does that.
So we guessed right with that order. We did it. But, yeah, I'm hoping. I'm still not getting the crunch.
But yeah,
I don't know.
I'm pretty disappointed because it's Boar's Head, and I don't expect... I expect a stronger flavor from them.
And yet, Boar's Head sells sandwich meat and sandwich cheese. So as an accessory to the sandwich, I can see how this might be desirable. It's not overpowering
For a really
sandwich
heavily
itself.
flavored sandwich. Yeah, if you want something light and
You
refreshing.
got your Chipotle Gouda and your fucking oven gold turkey, or...
Right. I mean, I guess I could see that, but I like having something a little bit stronger as my sandwiches.
I mean, generally, I don't know. A lot of people do chips.
Yeah, so that's what chips are for.
This is kind of chip tier, you know? It's got a much more nuanced flavor than chips, obviously. But it is very strong, which... Strong is what pickles are, to me.
I feel like if it just had a really good crunch,
Yeah,
that would save it.
I feel like that's
If
my
it's going to be
problem,
this
too.
cucumber, it needs to have a little more crunch.
Really tasty, though. Like, I'm enjoying the shit out of this.
It's not very pickle, but it is pretty good.
Yeah, it's fucking weird. You're not at all what I wanted, but you're pretty good now that you're here. You're not like $4 good, but
Right.
It's like hashtag the worst thing to say to your wife on your wedding day.
I'm gonna have to save this video and maybe use it in the future. I'm really excited for the Claussen, though.
Right.
Here we go with the Claussen. Claussen, we're over $4.
Wow.
This is a $4.19 jar of pickles.
That is
They're
full to the brim.
Fucking juggernauts. Yeah,
Is that
look
a whole
at that.
pickle?
It looks like it. Is there supposed to be halves? I don't believe it though.
That is not a half, good
These
sir.
are some 3/4 pickles.
Right.
Your mighty top-down technique is finally paying off.
Some people said it needed to be buffed, but I knew
That
it
is
was
a
just
stiff pickle.
good. That's what I fucking need
Right.
after the
Claussen are
board
the
set.
ones that they come refrigerated.
Yes.
These are not shelf stable.
The same with the boar's head. Those also say refrigerate always.
I get people coming in and they're like, "Where are the pickles?" I'm like, "Oh, they're on this aisle." Like, no. Where are the good pickles?
Oh, do they actually carry them? Mm-hmm. Okay.
We actually picked these up from Publix because we did not know if other places had it. So how much do these cost there?
I don't know.
Probably about the same. About. Fucking expensive.
They smell good. Like that is a...
This one's mine.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, this one's mine.
That smells very sandwich shop.
Yeah, it does. That smells like one of those buckets at Firehouse.
Yeah.
Where they have the, like, oh, we kept pickles in this bucket. Yes! That crunch!
Yeah, that's the crunch better than any of the other ones. Mm-hmm. That's crazy.
There's that sharp. That sharp bit of sour.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's a very simple flavor.
A lot of people.
Like, they're not trying to go over the top.
Yeah, there's a whole lot of shit. And a lot of these other guys, they're like, "Oh, we'll just make it saltier." That's what, like, no, man, pickles are sour.
Yeah, and that's a weird thing when somebody was like, because somebody on Twitter was like, how much I like a pickle is a completely linear relationship to how salty it is. And I hadn't really thought of that. I was
It's like those people who eat, hot sauce just based on its Scoville units.
Yeah.
Of course, once again, I'm a bread and butter man myself, but if I'm gonna have a dill pickle.
Oh, do we have to do another anniversary special for Mega Maker where we're doing bread and butter pickles?
Dude, it seems like bread and butter are usually only chip size.
I think I've seen Spears like once.
Yeah, I've seen. I know
see
there's
the,
a brand that does Spears.
What do you call those? Vlasic calls them sandwich stackers.
Yeah,
yeah,
so
the
thinly
long, thin
sliced.
cuts,
Yeah.
yeah. Mm-hmm.
I honestly would like to see this in that because I think this would go well in a sandwich.
Yeah, for sure. This is real good.
This is fucking weird. I did not expect this. Keep in mind, I'm 30 and I've loved Mount Olive pickles as long as I can remember. I think this may be my favorite pickle. Like, it's a really close tie between the giant jar of Mount Olives and the Claussen here. I kind of expected something kind of like the Boar's Head, where it wouldn't have as much crunch, but there would be like tiny bits of flavor you can see in it. But no, like, this tastes really simple, but it is good. Like, plus that crunch is amazing.
Yeah, because it still has some of the, like, cucumber, at least, cleanness of the Boar's Head, but then it's got the crunch and it's got that extra sour flavor.
It's a great balance of all necessary proper pickle flavors. For me, once again, I'm not the biggest fan of dill. I mean, I like it, but I'd eat something like this once in a blue moon. I'd snack on the big jar Mount Olives.
Yeah. Fresh cucumbers, water, salt, distilled vinegar, dried garlic, calcium chloride, sodium benzoate, spice. Taste the spice. Mustard seed, natural flavor, dried red peppers, polysorbate 80, and I'm not going to say this right, oleo resin, turmeric.
Turmeric.
I was like, hey, Eric, do you want some of this? Do you want some of this gnocchi I'm making? He goes, it's gnocchi, and I'm like, okay, nope.
But I guess you don't get any.
That was really good.
Yeah, no,
What's your ranking? What's your best? What's your second best? And what's your least favorite, Bob?
those are definitely the Claussens are real good.
Those are really.
I don't think anything else topped the Mount Olive Big Jar since then.
Yeah. Which is sad because we went through so many and
Right.
like this is my first time eating basically all of this. So I'm kind of surprised.
Pickles are one of those things you eat the pickle your parents bought. You just eat that pickle your whole life.
To some extent, yeah. I mean,
unless you're doing some ridiculous shit like this, you don't really think, today I need to discover whether I'm reaching my optimum level of pickle success.
Right.
yeah, I mean,
But clearly we weren't.
we weren't, because that would be Claussen, I guess. Aggro, what is your favorite, second favorite, and least favorite? And then we'll come back to Bob.
Well, see, it's like if we're talking about favorite, I'm gonna ride Wickles till I die. But Claussen, if we're talking about the craft of pickle making, it is clearly the superior all-around pickle product.
Yes, the superior pickle race. Yes,
It is the uber pickle.
So then, what's the worst one up here?
These fucking mason jar pieces of shit. That is some bullshit. You took your vanilla ass, mass-produced, bad to okay pickle, and decided to spice it up by making it truly terrible.
Yeah,
Yeah, those are pretty bad.
those were really bad.
That is some should have left well enough alone shit. That is like they walked into the farmer's market with their cotton candy bag, but like put a leaf on it and went, "What's up, fellow health nuts? I have a new product."
And you can see the ad. It's like those car ads where it's like, what if I told you it was this car? And everyone's like, wow, a fucking four-wheeled vehicle. I'm amazed somehow. Because I guess the drugs kicked in at the exact moment. So you could see the ad where it was like that. It was like, what if I told you that pickle wasn't some locally grown piece of shit? It was, in fact, Vlasic's piece of shit. But it says farm on it.
Right.
Is it farmer? Farmer.
They
Yeah.
should have had at least more self-respect than to put that product down.
So I don't conceptually agree with these.
Oh yeah,
I get what they're doing.
that's a niche application.
Yeah, like, that's so different from the rest. It's like I can't even rank it along them.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Like
it
the
is
rest
not
of
the
these,
same
the rest of these are
continuum.
handguns. This is a ballistic missile. What? Like it's just so hard to think of this in the same frame of reference as the rest of these. But yeah, I'm gonna have to say this isn't the worst. You know, it's just really different, and the relish, it as a relish would be incredible. It would transform a hot dog from okay to amazing.
I think they also make a jalapeno relish.
I'm not sure how I feel about that. A lot of products, when they add jalapeno, I just feel like they're tryhards, which is a weird thing because generally I don't perceive things and go try hard. I had a coworker who did, so in any case. But for some reason, it's just like the thing you were talking about where some people eat hot sauce and things based on their Scovilles alone. They don't taste the flavor. They just need the heat. So a lot of times when products add jalapeno, like extra jalapeno,
it's just a cheap, easy flavor to put on things a lot.
Exactly. But honestly, I don't know. Like, this is so different that may work out. I may need to try that. Talking about the rest of these, though. My least favorite is also this. Which, yeah, out of all of them here, I could never fathom buying that or the normal Vlasic again. I could imagine buying most of the rest of these again, even the Van Holten, even though it is a very overpowered flavor.
Yeah, no, like the Van Holten needs like a special participant trophy for
Right.
like, damn son, that's some dill.
Right, and it kind of sits in this weird side category with the Wickles, where it's like, you aren't trying to be what the rest of these are. You are some nuclear fucking shit right there.
It's too much.
That's.
I mean, the Boar's Head also wasn't really going for the same thing, it didn't seem, just because it was so tame.
That's true, but the Claussen's also kind of tame. It's just,
I guess.
it's less tame and it has more crunch. So, like, this, in my opinion, sits here as like the pinnacle of pickle. Like we were just talking about, this is the proto pickle. This is the uber pickle.
The Boar's Head is it's like, oh man, it's hot out here. I've been walking for a while. I think I'll reach for a Boar's Head pickle to refresh myself.
How do I
Speaking
keep
of
this cold? Oh well.
You know they make pickle pops.
Yes.
That's horrifying. And I was like, oh, for pregnant women. And my girlfriend's like, no, actually, moms buy it for the kids who do sports all the time. And I'm like,
You got to refill those electrolytes.
with pickle juice.
With salt.
It won't dehydrate them. It's fine.
It'll help them retain the water.
Oh. Okay.
That's how it works. But yeah, so I would do Claussen. Oh man, yeah, Claussen, the Big Mount Olive, and then in the last place, it's got to be the Vlasic Farmer. Bob, what is your order?
Come hate with us, Bob.
But yeah, Claussen, the big mouth olive, because those, yeah.
Okay, wait. So what was your number 2? Was it the Big Mouth Olive? Well, I mean,
I think I had some withering mush-mouth weasel words about how
Wickle.
Wickle's ride or die for life.
Okay,
Right.
so Wickle's number 1.
But aside from that, yeah, I recognize Claussen as the proto-pickle, and after that, yeah, it's got to be the big Mount Olive jar.
Okay, so I feel like we're all having a
Yeah,
pretty consistent.
Yeah, the only thing, like, yeah, those, like, I really don't like that. That's too much for me. I
Fair.
understand.
Yeah, no, we
Oh,
get
yeah.
it.
Yeah, like, there's that, and then also those Mount Olive, like, clear or whatever.
Simply.
Oh, yeah.
Those were also
'Cause,
just not great.
Like, they were just disappointing. That was uncalled for.
There's no reason for Vlasic to make this, and they did.
yeah, that is...
And they continue to do. In your cities and towns, America. When are you going to take your country back?
From Pickles.
So do you guys like to play Mega Man now, or?
What?
This video was brought to you by our magnanimous executive producers, Vincent Pover, Nicholas Cameron, Peter Meekum, and Ely Broyles. And Cywolf, who should pay his fucking rent on time! And also these guys. Head on over to patreon.com/gigaboots today and make our videos possible.